You know what I call that, though, Sean?
What do you
I
call
call
that?
that some breaking news. All right, the very first thing that I want to dive into is Sean's favorite movie of all time, The Flash.
Oh my God.
So The Flash is
Didn't
out,
say
everybody.
that. Nope.
Favorite movie of all time.
Rude.
I don't think it's
Rude.
anybody's favorite movie of all time, but you know what? The Flash is coming to Max. So if you haven't get a chance to see The Flash yet, which apparently mostly the whole world hasn't watched it, you can watch it streaming on your Max service starting Friday, the 25th. That's right, this Friday, 2 days away. When the clock strikes midnight, you can check out The Flash, but, you know, be careful because they might just take it down really fast and no one's going to watch it probably. But you know, maybe they will. Maybe they will.
Rude.
But overall, you know, think about domestically how much it made. I mean, it didn't even come close. At $268.5 million, that's what they wanted to make. That's what they need to make. Didn't make it. So The Flash, abysmal, $55.1 million in its first 3 days. Guys, they're saying it's not the lowest, like Disney, I shouldn't say Disney, I should say DC project, but overall, Blue Beetle might actually overpass it as the lowest grossing one. Until then, right now it's The Flash, because Blue Beetle also sucked it up really bad. But, you know, The Flash need to make a lot of money, and overall, it's just not going to make money back mostly. So, I mean, at already I think it was like $5 million its budget was, plus marketing. Honestly, everybody, like, we wanted to do well. We were excited about it. We wanted it to be a great movie, and it just wasn't. But, you know, it just didn't do well. People just didn't go see it, Sean, right? I mean, you had your whole, you got up on your list.
I did not see Blue Beetle yet. I'm planning on it. I've read a lot of reviews that say it's a solid movie. Okay. No, we'll see if I get there. I might just wait until Max, honestly. With everything else coming out, it just kind of seems like, you know, I was listening to a few other YouTubers I enjoy, like Ryan Airy over at Screen Crush, and who had said that the Blue Beetle movie just felt like probably didn't need to come out right now. Could have waited a couple years and maybe tied into more of what James Gunn is doing. But we're here to talk about Flash. And yes, Flash was a gigantic disappointment. I'm sure it'll do well with streaming audiences just because of the Michael Keaton of it all. You know, that was one of the bright lights of the entire movie. But
it was.
Yeah, I don't think I wanted to go back to a theater to see that one. You know, I might have it in the background, you know, when it comes to Max, I guess. I don't know.
I think you're going to put it on. I mean, I'll probably put it on again, too, just to check it out one more time. But I really wish that Nicolas Cage would have been the Superman through the whole thing. You could have had that, you know, 90s Batman versus Superman we wanted to have a long time ago with Keaton and Superman. He could have put a fight in there, could have had them at a good duel, and then also springboard into the whole, like, you know, Flashpoint stuff.
Same side.
It would have been cool. It would have been cool. I'm just saying, Sabrina, I know
That's not what this movie was.
Sabrina, you gonna watch this again or what? What do you think?
I actually probably will. I don't. That's an unpopular opinion, but I probably will. Michael Keaton was so badass. I really enjoyed Ben Affleck. I enjoyed Gal Gadot popping in. I'm not really sure what the point of a drunk Jason Momoa was at the end, but like I was there for that too.
It was to remind you that Aquaman 2 was coming out. That was the only point. Yeah.
Exactly. But like, it was kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. I was like, I waited for the credits to go through for this. But yeah, what did you know what it's called? Sean, what is the thing where they were in like the time suck? It's cornucopia of time moving things.
Yeah.
What'd you call it?
I think a zoetrope. What was it?
Nope, zoetrope. Zoetrope is what?
Chronodome or the
Chrono.
Oh yeah, Chrono Ball is what they were in.
Ball.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. Okay.
That.
All right. I got you.
But I after your take on that, I'm interested to see that again, like through your eyes. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome.
But yeah, I probably will watch it again, like for like things that I didn't, you know, pick up on or think about, and then after talking about it with you and Mike, like and you're like after hearing that and respecting your opinion, I will watch it again for that purpose, not for like I can't wait to see that movie again, but. You know, I like to examine things that I have seen, you know, if someone that I respect and trust their opinion on things, like says something about, like, I want to see it through a set of new eyes. So I probably will watch it again, yes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll probably put it on in the background again. Blue Beetle, I think I agree with you too about the Blue Beetle thing, Sean, is that
so bad.
That Blue Beetle, I mean, if they would have waited on it, people are so fatigued by, you know, superhero projects as it all.
I don't care how fatigued you are. That movie was terrible.
I mean, it was all right.
No, it was not all right. It was terrible.
It could have been a lot better.
It was terrible.
I just think introducing
Let me
an
ask you
old
this.
school.
Did you guys see it with a predominantly Hispanic audience?
No, there was like 4 people
there
in
was
the movie
4
theater.
people in the theater. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
there
I
were 6
heard
of
that
us there.
it plays very well with Hispanic audiences.
I don't think like other people's accolades would have made me like it any better.
And
Okay.
actually, they're actually trying to blame Hurricane Hillary for it. They're saying that people didn't go out because of the hurricane.
We literally went to 3 movies that day.
Yeah, there was
3 movies. It's
Yeah.
raining. We're like, fuck it. We saw Talk to the Hand. No.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Good movie.
So good.
Good movie.
So good.
Yep.
Turtles, which was also very good. Not as good as Talk to Me, but good.
Yeah.
And then Blue Beetle, which I could barely contain watching. And maybe it was movie fatigue after 3 movies, but I literally when I don't want to do any spoilers, but there was like one point where I was like, I have had enough. Like that. Just no.
Yeah.
I'll just say, like, introducing, like, you'd be like, there's an old school Blue Beetle out there somewhere that maybe is dead, maybe he's not dead.
But I didn't have a problem with that. I had a problem with like his entire family.
It's like you have a Batman already there, but the Batman's not there. Now he's gonna be Batman, but the Batman couldn't access the
His
scarab to
sister
make it work.
was
That whole
super
thing was like,
annoying, and I wanted to she was like the quirky fun character. She was like the Aquafina in Shang-Chi like type of character. But it did not land for me at all. And I wanted to like her. Like when she first showed up, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be hilarious. Like she had to talk about, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be great. And then I was like, she just annoyed me. And then like the way that they went about the family dynamic was just like, I was just like, I don't know what's happening right now. Like, why are you doing this? And like, the problem is it could have been really good. And it could have landed with all audiences, and it could have brought in because there's, I love the fact that they're like branching out with everyone's not a fucking white fucking dude. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
But it just did the way that they did it was like, I don't know. I don't know if it was miscast or if it was miswritten or if it was just timing, like you're saying. No, that's not a word, but you know what I mean. I don't know. It was just a giant miss, period, for me.
I just love how his whole family's like killing bitches, and he's like, don't kill people. Like, he doesn't want to kill anybody, but his family's killing people. It's kind of hilarious.
He could have killed like the biggest villain in the movie, like not even halfway through. And then he was like, I just want you to live. And then it was like, that's what turned out to be like, the biggest nemesis of the whole thing. And then like, his grandma is like with this like ray guns. And I'm like, oh my God, like why?
Well, I just think that people just didn't want to see it because they know that this is not really going to continue the DC stuff. Like, James Gunn alluded to it that he might be in this.
I don't care who went to see it or not. It was not good.
Yeah,
I think the problem for me.
I think it they didn't do themselves any favors by saying, yeah, this is just going to be kind of its own thing, and it might tie into things, it might not, but like, there's no, it's like, you've been primed for years and a decade now at least to things have to tie into each other when it comes to superhero movies. It leads into something or it mentions something, and there's all these Easter eggs, yada yada yada. And they're like, yeah, well, Blue Beetle is just going to be existing in this, and and like they didn't really, I don't think they did themselves any favors in how they talked about the movie. But yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting till Max, I think, on it. But The Flash, right?
It's worth a watch.
Look at that.
The Flash is worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, worth a watch. It's fun to see Michael Keaton be Batman again. And honestly, you might as well watch it on streaming. And I gotta say, if you haven't seen it, check it out.